Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy JohnMegacycle here. Another episode of the BIY Build It Yourself series. I guess I've named this. Should also call this the Dirty Glasses series because every single time I hit the record button, oh, my glasses are dirty. All right, we good now? We're good. We're set. All right. Let's do some stuff. Where did we leave off? Last episode, we ran another dry run on this build, which I think is far superior to our last build because it uses more iron and copper and materials and everything to get more of the science process going. Look at the line. It's completely full, right? In previous episodes, we've gotten all the way up to military and purple science. Benchmarked out. I think what I'd like to do this episode is let's take a small break. Let's go to our blueprint world and let's get the rest of the science figured out, which is going to be yellow. So I'm going to grab this guy. Our working area is kind of like up here, right? Yep. Don't need that anymore. That was our old military. So if I want... Let's see, this gives off 3, I think? Yep. If I want... Oh, this looks very similar to what we just did for purple, isn't it? It's 7 again. So if I want one of these... If I want 2 science bottles every second, how does the math work on that? Well, we can produce 3 every 21. So let's look at the calculator here. So every 21 seconds we produce 3. So it's 21 divided by 3, which gives us 7. So every 7 seconds... we're making a bottle, right? Now, let's see here. If we have 7 of them, that means we get a bottle a second. If we double that, that's 14 or 2 bottles a second, right? I should be showing the calculator, but that just mental math grabs me. 5, 6, 7, right there. So... there we go. So that should be 14. That's 14. All right. So 2 bottles a second. There you go. Now, what do we need? We need 1 flying robot frame. How many robot frames can we make a second? Oof. So I need how many... I have 14 systems. So 14... Hello? Calculator, come on. I have 14 machines that need 1, so multiply that by 1 every 21 seconds. Divide by 21, that gets us 0.6. So I need 0.6 flying robot frames a second. 1 will make it in 20 seconds. So let's see here. Is it 20 times 0.6 or 20 divided by 0.6? I think I need 12 of these. That should be 12. Yep. Can I do it in this? Oh, I can. Okay. Yeah, just do it in the regular low-tech thing-a-do. So let's do the math in reverse. If it takes 20... Yep, hold on. If it takes 20 seconds, and I have 12 machines, so 12 machines divided by the 20... Right. Because I have 12 machines making them out every 20 seconds. That means 0.6. Yep, I think that tracks. I think that tracks. So 12 is the right answer for that. These other ones are going to be a little different. For flying robot frame... Oh, we just did that. Low density structures is next. I'll do that. Nope, come on. I'll do this in a moment for that. That goes away. What do I need for LDS? Every 20 seconds. Oh! That's so much copper. This is where copper's going to punch us in the face. I need 3 every... Okay, so I have 14 machines that need 3 every 21 seconds. I need 2 a second. How much does this take? Oh, I need so many. I need... Is that 10? Yep. I need 20 of these. I think. Let's do that math again. I could do 1 every 20 seconds. This needed so many. So I have 14 machines times 3 divided by 21. I need 2 a second. So 10 of these is going to be 1 every 2 seconds. 20 of these is going to be 1 every 1 second. Oh my god, do I need double this? That can't be right. I think my math is bad again. Let's do it the other way. So if I have 40 machines divided by the 5 seconds it takes to make it. Is it 5 seconds? No, 20 seconds. Whoops. 40 divided by 2, that's 20. Why am I dividing by 2? 40 machines... Oh, divided by 20. Actually, 40 machines divided by 20, which is how long it takes, is 2 a second. I think this is the correct ratio. That is nuts. I almost don't think that's correct. Let's take this a little bit. Let's abstract this just a little bit. Let's do something like this. Instead of working with such large numbers, let's see how much one of this takes. So I need 3 low-density structures every 21 seconds. This produces 1 every 20. Very dumb math says it's a 1 to 3, and let's just say it's a 6 to 2. So let's see, how many do we have here? 12. 12 times 3 is 36-ish. So actually that math checks out pretty well. Yeah, that's terrifying. The other thing we could do is, if we don't want to think about 2 science a second and ramping up so hard, we could actually do the math and walk all the way through how much specific science we need, and then work from there. So here's the rocket. How much yellow do I actually factually need? I need 1,000. I need 1,300. Running at full capacity, how long would this take to make 1,300 science? So we have 14 machines that are producing 3 baubles each, divided by 20. That's not right. 14. Oh, so hold on. 21 divided by 3, because that's how many are made. 7. I have 7 outputs, or 1 output every 7 seconds. Per machine. And then I have 14 machines. So I have an output every half a second, right? That all checks out. This is kicking out a bauble every half a second, or 2 every 1 second. So if we have 1,300 that we need, 1300 divided by 2, 650 seconds is 11 minutes. 11 minutes of production at this high, and it would work. So now that we have all the science figured out, maybe it's, I don't need so much, or at least I don't need so much of this. 11 minutes of production is actually pretty damn fast. What we should also determine is how much purple straight up. How much purple do we need? 1,000. 300. 1,600. That's not much purple either. To be end game, I might cut down our purple a bit. I might cut this down a bit and maybe do 1 a second. Now the thing is, that doesn't lockstep it in terms of the other sciences, but that would make it a lot more digestible, I think. I think once we get like bots and stuff going, this all changes significantly, right? I'm gonna keep you in the picture just to denote that I need lubricant. So there's the ratios for that. What do I need for engines? Electric engine every 20 seconds. We have how many here? We have 12. So calc 12 divided by 20 is 0.6. So I need 0.6 a second. So I need 6. I think I need 6. And then I also need blue circuits. Processing, I call them, it's the color and the what it is, right? There you go. I need 2 every 21. So if I have 14 machines times the 2 they require divided by the 21 time, I need 1.3 a second. This makes 10. So I need 10, let's say 14. That's only 6. That's how that do it. Yep, that's how that do it. So that's fun. I guess we'll get to that later. I thought I needed way more yellow and purple and stuff than necessary. I don't know how I feel about overproduction, because we're going to have plenty of excess production, right? So anyway, I wanted to at least get yellow drafted out. I'm not going to build the whole thing, but that's our next to-do. It gives us a nice little sequence break, right? We're going to load test live 2. So we got the stone going in. We got everything built out pretty much here. Let's put this on the line because I'm too lazy to run it all the way up there. We're getting attacked a little bit. We now have more than enough time to get, yeah, red-green. So I want better military, which is incredibly cheap. We already have automation 2 in there, which is needed for the science stuffs. Let's grab that. Let's grab that. We're working on the weapon shooting speed right now. So I'm going to play this kind of as if I don't know what to do next, or I don't know where the next whatever is. So I'm going to grab a bunch of iron. I'm going to grab a bunch of power poles, which I need some wood. 20 turrets, awesome, that's ready. Let's get a few more research. Did I grab all the ammo? I did, okay. I got 2 radars, we're going to run this north, and we're going to see what's what. I kind of want to feign stupidity whenever I can. I don't want to ever be like, oh yeah, I know exactly where everything is and what we're going to do. We do, but I don't want that to be like, man, we cut 15 minutes out of our time because I already had the whole map memorized. When you play on a new server, that's never going to be the case, right? It's all procedurally generated and quote-unquote random, right? Like to the human. Like if you don't know all the math and everything behind it, it's always random. Random, of course, being, I don't know, almost an emulated term because there's no such thing as true random. Old school random styles anyway work off of a seed, and I don't know if that's how randomization works anymore. I couldn't tell you. The last programming language I thoroughly understood was BASIC, and not Visual Basic. Basic, like I never really got into Visual Basic. I knew Pascal all right. I knew a couple of things all right. I can read Python. Like, if you give me a bunch of Python and you ask me what does this do, I can tell you what it does. But if you ask me to like code better and be like, oh yeah, okay, now make it better, I don't know what all the syntax is, man. Couldn't tell you. Okay, this is dangerous because it's very dark and I can't see anything. So I'm gonna call that a day for now. I'm gonna take one of the radars back. I'm feeling particular about how many radars I deploy. There we go. How was our power, by the way? Yeah, still doing fine. Those 20... or what is it, 18 megawatts? That 18 megawatts should be serving us fine for quite some time. Bish, I want you to watch this radar. It does tricks if you ask it really, really nicely. Okay, probably enough of a time waste. How is our science? Still backed up. That's going to be the easiest indication as to whether or not we have shortages, is how is science doing? If science is still very fat, happy, and fed, and it's filled up real good, then awesome possum, we're in good. We're in good situation. Fun fact, I still don't have armor. Did we lose all 3? We lost 4. Still not bad. It's like I said before, losing a turret is a lot of iron, yes. Losing a turret with 200 rounds in it is a devastating amount of iron. Oof. Hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Don't want it. So I'll be curious to see as to what we are at with the 2-hour mark. I'll have to check my notes. I didn't write anything down. I kind of figure it was like 3 hours for us to get to red... Hold on. One, 2, 3, 4. I thought it was like 2.5 or 3 hours for us to get all of red-green research complete. We're going 60% faster. So that's cool. I need to keep mentioning that because that's a big design change from our Mark 4, Mark 5 iteration of the starting base, something like that. No action over here. Right, big coal pile. There's some iron to the west, I think. If I feel so bold, and I don't. We're gonna go east for oil and iron again. But there was a few fools wouldn't mind to have parlayed with. I thought there was some fools. Oh, cool. Weapon shooting speed level up. Nice. You get the idea. I gotten back into Final Fantasy 1 randomizers again. Oh, so much fun. The only real problem with it is if you've got anyone with arcane or black magic or whatever in your party, and the first spell you get is nuke, it does kind of curtail some of the difficulty if you're fighting Garland with nuke. What did we lose? 3? 5. Oh, they got the radar too! Oh, and I can't build another one. You cheeky... Do biters have cheeks? You cheeky... Cheeky. I don't have the stamina for strong language right now. This strat works out fairly well. You can... the other thing that this strategy saves, the turret leaping, not turret creeping, or I keep giving it different names. I keep calling it the spear style, where you just dive in and then deploy. I called it the creeper lance before. I think I like creep leaping. I think I like that a little bit better for a name. It works out very well because you're not wasting a ton of ammunition trying to get close. You sacrifice a turret or two, and you're in the thick of it, buddy. That'll aggro that. Good stuff. Get out of here, fools. What did we lose? 1? Not bad. It also really depends upon how many dudes they've got going on. That also, nothing's more embarrassing, in my opinion, than dying to a puddle of acid on the ground when you've already killed everyone else at the base. The biters are gone, the spawners are gone, the spitters are gone, the worms are gone. And you're like, man, what a slobber knocker. We took them all the way to the cleaners and we got their pants pressed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then you walk out of there and boom, JohnMegacycle has taken fatal poison damage. It's like, you've gotta be kidding me. And then you gotta walk all the way back. There should be, yeah, the achievement for that is watch where you step, or mind the gap, or like whatever. Good stuff. Okay, how far is our cloud? If I go a little bit more to the southeast, we'll scout a little bit more, maybe that'll be the rest of that. Hi, oh my. I do like pie. Yeah, there's the iron on the coast right there that I'm not messing with. And it's already dark again and I can't see anything. Ugh. I really don't like fighting at night. What's also ironic about it, it's a beautiful day here where I'm at. It's very beautiful. The sun is shining. The birds are cheeping. Cheeping? Chirping? Turpentine? Whatever. They're making their cute little bird song, and it's very nice, but the problem is with the sun being so bright, I just can't see anything on my screen. But this is far enough without automobilism anyway. We'll deal with a scrappy fight here and there, but that did back it off a bit. So, lab speed gives us what? Is it really 30%? 20%. First level's 20%. Still really good. Yeah. Super duper. I could use more ammo anyway, so it was a fine time to break. No need in wasting the iron, right? If I could redeploy those somewhere else, like let's say right here. Makes it all the better. Not wasting any of that sweet metal. There we go. That's done. That's still looking great. Don't need to mess with that. I'm not sure if our original... I was going to say coal pile. I don't know if our original copper pile is enough to keep everything going. I don't know if that's straight up enough to be like, yeah, once you get settled in, your big original copper pile is more than enough, and then everything else is just... Yeah, you gotta go get iron, you gotta go get oil, you gotta go get coal, but copper is enough. How much do we even have? I keep forgetting. About 0.5 mil. Okay, looks like that attack came directly from the east. So it's probably right up here, right? Yep. 3 turrets is still enough, though, so that's good to know. That doesn't mean that's all I'm going to use. No, sir. I'll take another half stack of turrets. I'll take this, and that, and that, and that, and that. Forget that. I want advanced material processing, logistics. I want all the utility stuff. This stuff is going to be really fast anyway. Let's go with that. Then I can actually start hammering out the better smelters. We could start working on military science right now, actually. And by working on it, I mean getting it deployed and hooked up. I don't have any of the smeltery. I don't have steel. I don't have stone brick like at the ready yet. But we could start dealing with this if we wanted. Just slap it right here, plug it in. Hell, I don't see why not. I'm identifying right now as a little bit of free time. I don't want to deviate too much for military. Like I said before, military science isn't even required for us to beat the game. It's a really nice to have, but it's not necessary for us to beat the game. Where's some of these? Oh. Y'all are fat stacked, that's why. Yeah, hit me up with some of that. I'll take more of this. And that is actually unnecessary. That is unnecessary. That is necessary. Let's go ahead and make a change to that blueprint real quick. Mode game, blueprint world. Unnecessary, unnecessary. That saves us a little bit of iron, it does. So let's go ahead and put that back in the system. Thank you very much. This is probably my favorite part of the process. It's the testing and further development or whatever. When it comes to the math and the numbers, I'm fine with it. I'm not great, which you've seen. I'm not great with it. I make some mess ups. We do it again. We do it again. We do it again, kind of a thing. But it's working out all right. Okay. This bottom rung of normal inserters is just for this bottom row, which we might not even get to. It might not even be a thing. I just realized something. I did not specify in our military setup what goes where. We don't have grenades. Man, I don't have a ton of room to be doing this. We'll figure it out. I wish I had a better way to do documentation. Maybe there is a better way and I just don't know what it is, but maybe that's something I look into. This seems to be working out all right for a quick and dirty. A quick and dirty. There's that. It is documented. I'll call that documented. Oh, let's update the blueprint first. Because I'm going to redeploy that immediately. Yo. Get some. Awesome. And now we save. And now we load. Excellent. What makes military worthwhile? One or two of the ammo damage upgrades is nice. Let's take a gander. What else in military is like really important? Maybe this is just a waste. We're not going to touch lasers at all. Lasers are a non-needed thing. Okay. Yeah. 2 levels of damage are locked behind military science. What else? If we were playing on a rampant world or similar, I could easily see the flamethrower technology would be interesting. We're not going to do explosive rocketry. We're not doing lasers. We're not doing armor. The tank would be dope. Again, not really necessary. We're not trying to purge the planet. We're trying to get the hell off of it, which is important to note. Maybe military science is like a total waste of time. The flamethrower. This is where I could see there's value to it. Honestly, nothing's really biting at me. Is military technology important? Yes. For a lot of reasons, especially if you're playing on something like Rampant or a Death World. I recently beat a marathon Death World. Oh my god. It is so painful. It is so painful. I wish I recorded it, but I loaded it up for lulz and I'm like, lols? LOL. I loaded it up for lulz and I'm like, you know what? Let's just see what happens. Maybe this will be fun, good times. And it was a good learning experience. Fun, good times are not how I would have described it. I'm not going to do military. I don't feel this setup is worth it for me. The good thing that we deployed it for, though, is because it showed us that I needed to label stuff. So that's at least good. You know, it was still worth the time. We deployed it, we took a look. I believe we've already tested it in the other world as well, and it did work. Okay, there's that. Once we get this last lab tech, we'll be able to spin through a lot of this stuff. A lot of this stuff is not super difficult. Okay, next is smeltery. We're working on advanced material processing right now. This is a plate smelter. This is a steel smelter. I guess let's just start deploying, right? And the other one... Let's see here. How far do I want to go? How far do I have for oil? Oh, we got some space. So let's see here. 1 for copper. One for copper, 1 for iron. 1 for steel. How much of what do I need? About 600 belts. Ooh, I need a lot. Oop. Oop. I don't need assemblers. I don't need drills. I'll take more ammo. I like to have about 600 rounds on me, not including what's in my gun. Hey, there we go. Advanced material processing. Grab, grab, grab. Grab, grab, grab. 60. That's not bad. When we were at this point last time, I think the most we could have made was like 24 or something, right? That's not shabby. We're also working on logistics level 2. Awesome. I actually changed my mind. I do need a crap ton of drills. Some do it for thrills, and some do it for chills. But all I know is that I need my drills. So if you're happy and you know it, I guess. I don't know where any of this is going. Actually, now that we're doing this, I do want to take another crack at putting red belts into the blueprint, into the starter blueprint. Because I moved the labs up there, I do have a fair chunk of space, right? So where's iron? Oh, actually this is iron. This might work out pretty well, actually, for a quick and dirty. A real quick and dirty. Nope. How much gear you need? 5-1. I actually want to trim this up. I don't think I need this much stone brick. 400 stone brick is a lot of stone brick. I'm pretty happy with all that. If I want, make this look a little neater, right? That would work. Is this still within? Oh, by a significant margin. Yeah. This is not supposed to make yellow belts. This is supposed to make red belts. Maybe this is the way we do it. So this way, I'm not deploying a half-baked... I'm not deploying a half-baked solution I have to rebake into red belts. And this saves just a boatload of time. I think this is brilliant. This is going to eat a lot of iron, but that's okay. This is supposed to be a bootstrap base. It's supposed to be grindy, right? It takes a while to boot up. It takes a while to streamline. And then when it's doing its due, it's doing its due. That was complicated language, wasn't it? I'm going to grab this again. Yep. Thanks. Okay. Let's give it a quick save. I like this a lot better. Right, so we don't have logistics to... Oh, come on, man. Smalls, you're killing me. Oh, it's because there was technically nothing blocking the way. you need iron? You don't. Cool. I also have to fix the blueprint. Load. You do need iron. Okay. Now it's correct. Yeesh. 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 Cool. Thank you. Save. Good. Load. S Live 2. Cool. So now we'll set everything up. This needs to be red anyway, doesn't it? Where's our thing? 24. So technically 12 on a half, but technically 24 if we use red. So is there 24? Oh, hold on. Hold on. Yes, this is correct. This needs to be red. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually make the upgrade here, believe it or not. We're going to upgrade plan from yellow to... How do I have so much belt? How do I have so much belt? 400 is fine. Jeez. I went ham, I guess. Yellow to red. Yellow to red. Cool. The stuff in the middle is literally just coal. This could be yellow. It's a full coal belt. It doesn't have to be red. But I'm gonna leave that for someone else to figure out. This... Actually, I'm gonna change it. I lied. I'm totally gonna change it. Red to yellow. It only makes sense because I want this to be cheap, right? Like, that's still our credo. That can be yellow. Yep. That can be yellow. That outside needs to be red. And the output needs to be... Could also be yellow. Yep, let's make it as easy, cheap as possible. If the player makes it red, player makes it red. I don't give a rip. You hear me? I don't give a rip. Rabble, rabble, scrabble. And save it to print. Cool. That makes me feel a lot better. So now we just got Logi level 2. Slow burn process, yeah? That's exactly what this is gonna be. Cheeky. Cheeky little buggers. How much turret I got? 24? Yeah, we're good. Oh, I would love armor. Can I get some pants? Solomon Grundy want pants too. A decent pair of pants. Oh, Solomon Grundy want pants too. Long time ago, Cartoon Network was around. I don't know if they're still around anymore, honestly. What they did was they did spoof commercials of shows. So, like, an example is they go to the Legion of Doom from DC. And they're having a meeting, and Lex Luthor, the leader of the Legion of Doom, is like chatting out like, with my new sleepifying ray will defeat the Super Friends. And like all the other villains are just objecting, and like they have their own demands or whatever. So like I don't know all their names, but like Solomon Grundy, Bizarro Superman. Well, there's a bunch of them. Brain is bad. There's a bunch of them, and they're just having their own complaints. And when the ruckus is all being a thing and everyone's getting all angry and stuff, it's just Solomon Gray says, someone says they wanted a pair of pants. I just want a pair of pants. A decent pair of pants. And there's more argument, and Solomon Grundy says, Solomon Grundy want pants too. It's like this. I think it's really funny. I'm not doing it any context or any justice. Okay, good. No loss. Now that I have armor, I did lose one. Son of a newborn biscuit. Alright, well anyway, that took care of that. I equate Solomon Grundy won't pay its due to the same thing of like Pinky from Pinky and the Brain saying narf. It's like, I acknowledge that something is happening, though I might not fully agree with it. I'm complacent to the situation, and here we are. Oh, I mean narf. That kind of a thing. Alright. I need a lot of stuff. I would like... I don't need circuit network. I don't need landfill. I don't need gates at all. I will need engines. I would like to get the rail stuff going. I'd like to get a little bit of a better jump start on the blue. I only have eyes for blue. What? Science. When we get to blue science, we'll have to figure out what to do with batteries. That's still going to be a contentious point. How many smelters did I even need to get this going on? 144. Okay, we got a little ways to go. That'll put me at 100. How many belts do we have? I disappeared for a little bit. 36. And I didn't set a limit to that. So let's save this, load this, do this. I'm glad this is fast. If this... Oh, there was a limit. Oh, okay. I thought I set a limit. Limit is set. I need way, way, way more to make this work. But anyway, let's get started. This is going to be iron probably first and foremost. We're just motoring through research, baby. Yeah. We're living the high life now. I need... Nope, I already have that. I need this. I will need that eventually. And just get through that if you could. Had I set this up earlier, we would have done better with logistics stuff? Maybe that's an unfair statement. I do need both of the poles, okay. Here I was kind of thinking is like, how could we have gotten more belts faster? More belts oh, sorry. Oh, you're fine, you're fine. Hey. You're good. Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. I realized Nico was asleep under my desk. I don't like my cats. I don't like my cats near 2 or 3 things. I don't like pets where I bathe. I don't like it when pets are like in the tub. I don't like it when they're near my food. Like I don't bathe in their foodstuffs. Don't bathe in mine. Or whatever. And I don't like it when they're near my electronics, because cats shed. General rule of thumb, cats shed. I want to see if we could kick this around a little bit better. The main bottleneck for this is going to be... Oop. What? Okay. The main problem with this system is going to be gears. We need 5 gears every half second. We're making a gear every half second, which makes this kind of criminally inefficient. So is this... It's 1 square too far. Ah, whack. I was like, it'd be really cool is if we did something like this. That worked. Okay, cool. And I did something like this. And we just spoon-fed as much gear as we possibly could into the system. Why doesn't this work? Because it's 1 square too far? Yeah, okay. What would be a different and creative way for me to do this to make this work the way I want it to? Any way I could really springboard red belts means it's faster that I could deploy the smelting, because right now the smelting is waiting on reds. I need a few hundred, and I think I have like 6D on me, 60. Which is not great. What if we did something like this? That doubles our gear production, easy enough. Makes it look a little weird, but I don't think I care too much about it. Oh, this is the right ratio for these belts, so we're gonna be way ahead all the time, which is fine. That doesn't have to happen. This doesn't have to. Oh, maybe it does. Hang on. Rats. Something has to happen. Moving this over by 1 doesn't really appeal to me all that much anyway. We don't save any room technically. Let's just put this back. Fine. Oh, let's update the blueprint. To get truly 1 red belt every half second, as quickly as you can, you need 5 gear makers? Yeah, you would need 5 gear makers. I'm not doing that. None of that is happening. I don't care. Another thing we could do. Hold on, let me update the blueprint real quick. Okay, I already did. One other thing we could do, make this a little less weird, maybe. Is that within the realm? It cheats us by 1 square. Unfortunate. Let me play this out a little bit though. I don't think that's gonna work the way I want it to. How much room do I have? Not a lot. Not a lot. So there's your belts. Nope. There's your belts and your gears. How does that look? I think that significantly streamlines the process. Now the only gotcha is, where the hell do I put power lines? These power lines are not at all up to spec for what I require. That looks a little bit better. Now here's the real question. 2, 4, 6, 8. I need 8 every half second. 16 is not... I don't have enough. This is pushing 15 items a second. This is a fine setup. But the problem is we don't have enough throughput at all. Nothing can sedate this. This is not going to fly. The system we just had is the one I think we need to work with. So let's do this. I think I'm happy with this loadout. This is fine to me. So, load game, test live 2. Hey. There you go. Remove that. Pipe that up there. I'm going to wear out the Q key on my keyboard pretty soon. Yeah, one inserter might be enough. It'll definitely be enough when we have the stack bonuses. I just kind of want to watch this a little bit. It's building up slightly. It's building up slightly. Just do it like that. How far away are we from the stack bonuses anyhow? A distance. Yep, it's a distance away. I'm not going to fret about that all too much. Okay, 16. Good start. We've already placed all that. We placed all the power. How much more do I have? I have a whole mess, so let's just keep going. We'll place the red belts last, and that's just how it's going to be. The first thing we'll probably end up building is going to be the... You can have that. Is going to be the belt manufactorum. Oh, we have so much belt. At the end of the day, we're not going to remember how much belt we've spent. What we are going to remember is that we successfully left the planet under our own blueprint volition. So let's not... I'm not getting super bent out of shape with like, oh man, I could have reduced that to 100 belts. Sure could have. Sure could have. I ain't gonna fret. Good stuff. I do have enough inserters for the rest of this, I think. In a sec... Oh, I don't. I was just going to say in a second, I want to check our science situation. Our science situation looks amazing. Another 32, awesome. Real quick work here. So quick, I'm going to run out of power poles. Damn it. What am I missing? Wood. Okay. Is there any lumber? Any? Yes, there is. Okay. There's railway. Yeah, this is cruising. It's a little intimidating when it gets started, right? As it really gets moving and everything. Yeah, but now it is just soaring. I probably can go get more materials for more smelteries, right? More furnace action. We have 101 belts. That's not too bad. There we go. I need how many more? 48, and I have 11. Okay. I don't need more bricks? No. 48? 13. Oh, I actually do need some more bricks. Look at that. Another 10. That should get us darn close to steel. Not quite all the way, but not bad. Okay, with this deployed, let's take a look at what's next. What is that? Oh, it's just sand. Okay. I would like my belt manufactory. My inserter manufactory. It's somewhere in here. There you are. Does it have to be perfect? No. I just need to remember to also give a little space. Our electric rail. Okay, I am doing this. There we go. Now I'm doing this right. So there's that all deployed. That's going to be a lot of really dope infrastructure. 17. Alright, I'm just going to get building. I need to make 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to get a whole mess of iron. Ammo? Nope, good on ammo. What if I did that instead? Does that seem less confusing? It might be less confusing. I might do that instead. I'll mull that over a bit. This doesn't... Yes, yep, it's good. I keep forgetting that this is going to be here. That kind of screws me up a lot of the time. Okay, next. I need a fast splitter. I need a bunch of belts. Go figure. I get the iron and the copper up here. The copper... No, iron and coal. The coal can be slow burn. Slow, easy rider. No rush on none of that. Again, it's because it takes less than 1 coal per smelting operation. Coal. Or coal, I should say. We're gonna do this. Prioritize left, which means that's going to the power plant. Oh, hold on. Not quite enough, but a good start. Where did it go? Ah, I thought I handcrafted one of these. I guess not. 2 of those, thank you. Two saturated yellow belts make 1 saturated red belt. That's because the items per second are literally straight doubled. No problem, no problem. So I'm going to get this smelting online, and then we're going to call that an episode. I think this works out significantly better. This is another really big brain idea because I can do the smelting. I could pull yellow out of the smeltery, but getting the materials into the smeltery as red, all cleaned up and stuff, I think is pretty critical. There's that. And we should be sitting on some fully baked iron pretty damn soon. Yep. I am going to make that change to the blueprint. It is not that one. It is this one. That looks a little more sane. So this is not that one. It is this one. Cool. Quick save. Quick load. Easy stuff, yeah? And then out of here comes... Oh, I'm out. I knew that was going to happen eventually. So now is when we should start looking for, like we did last time, we'll start looking for rail. We'll start looking for other outposts of iron, and we'll start figuring out what we can do about that. I was hoping this would have organically revealed over there somewhere, but it didn't, and that's okay. Wow, we're just machine gunning through this. The fluid wagon. Need the concretes. What is this? I need sulfur, plastic. We're not going to mess with the NVG stuff. I need modules. I also need advanced this and this, and that fills up our research queue. We're moving along very quickly now, I think. 23 fasteners. Could use more. Could use more. Alright. Go ahead and save. Thank you all for joining me. My name is JohnMegacycle. Our second dry run of our BIY season is kicking off. Yeah, thanks for joining me, and I hope to catch you next time. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Thanks for checking out my video. I also want to take a moment to thank all my supporters and donators, and if you'd like to join up with me and game with my crew, all the information to get connected is in the description below. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time.